Good times never come. Rather, time has to be made good. He is not a sensible person who answers a brick with a stone. He is a wise man, one who builds houses from thrown bricks. If you have got life, then do something. If times are bad, change the time. It is not right to consider yourself unlucky, because you're not the only one struggling. All you need is that one person who can trust you, and that person is you yourself. Life comes once. This is absolutely wrong. Death comes once. Life happens every day. Some people are not lucky, are made through hard work, just not much, become so successful that every wish of your parents can complete. This is what I have learned from life. Work hard, don't stop. No matter what the situation, don't bow down to anyone. The whole world says that, give up, but the heart says, try that one more time. You can definitely do this. If you think that you can do something, then surely you will do it. Spend so much time in improving yourself that there is no time to speak ill of others. The world will change by your example, not in your opinion. Don't lose hope. Tomorrow will be better than today. Never be afraid of struggle, because this is also a story which has to be told to everyone after being successful. Only they are blessed with success who have ever touched the steps of struggle. Living life is not easy. No one becomes great without struggle, until the hammer strikes. Even a stone is not God. First we form habits, then habits make us. When you don't know where you're going, look back to where you come from. The poor man is not the one whose hands are empty, but the one whose soul is empty of desires. As long as lions do not have their own historian, details of the hunt will always glorify the hunter. Life is a ballet, you only dance it much. Life is like fire, flames, smoke and ashes. Compassion for a child comes from its mother. Every mother is a river. A baby on his mother's back doesn't perceive the length of the journey. A mother's anger doesn't pierce the night. A small hill leads you to a larger one. The friend phone next to an enemy is like the enemy. Time spent in water doesn't to the log into a crocodile. Zebra shadow has no stripes. The man without tradition is like a zebra without stripes. It takes a whole village to raise. Alone one goes faster, together with guns further. Do not be discouraged, it is often the last key in the bunch that opens the door. Happiness is not acquired, it does not reside in appearances, each one of us builds it at every moment of our life without. Life gives you gifts in both good and bad. Wood's eggs was they escape, they cannot be taken back. Rowing downstream makes the crocodile's love. Where the needle passes the thread passes. It's the belly that leads, not the back. The river's water flows without waiting for the thirsty person. God helps those who help themselves. To advance advances, to die, to retreat is to die, so better to advance and die. The name is more important than the person because it travels everywhere. The bird's feather flies in the air but ends up on the ground. The new rope is woven at the end of the old one. Going directly to the river is better than skirting along the riverbank. The drink it does not know that toil of the beer 7. If you see a small white Gordon on the water and it's not cracked, it's broken at the opening. If you see a beautiful woman without a husband, it's because she must have a significant flaw, very bad conduct. You must eat the big rat and not count the forests from which it comes. Mystery arouses curiosity. A man without culture is like a zebra without stripes. The capricious one spoils their own companies. As long as lions do not have their own historians, hunting stories gonna be seeing the hunter's glory. The crocodile doesn't leave its like to drink the morning dew that falls on the leaves. Cornish never right against the head. The river water does not return to its source. What you give to others you give to yourself. Even the elephant could die from a spear thrust. Life is like water in a canoe, it goes from one side to the other. Living with a woman is like living with a wizard. The share of the antelope always goes to the lifted. In going downstream you can make friends, but been going upstream it's impossible. No matter how deep you hide your excrement in the water, they always float back to the surface of. Some people are not lucky, are made through hard work.